Forsaken, abandoned to the dark, what choice but to follow the flame? To seize the world with this fire is to see it burn first.
Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 22 of our Astragoth Ironhand Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we have 4 full stacks of our best and brightest, including Dwarf the Cruel and his gigantic army of monstrosities. We brought him up in the underway and everyone else is up here behind him, that way if we get attacked all 4 of those armies are rolling together. Grim is just staring down the Dwarf tide that is on its way. For Grimgor we've actually given him, I've taken out all of the, where is he at here? Yep, so I've taken out all of the Hobgoblin archers, and we're just going to replace them all with a bunch of Orc laborers. I'm going to put Grimgor in the middle of that blob of Orc laborers and just send them in as aggressively as possible. I'd also really like to secure, one of you, a couple of y'all are saying, Great Book of Grudges, thank you for the suggestion. We need ourselves an emotional support Lamassu here for Grimgor's army here. It's just going to take 2 turns for that to come on in. How many through global? If we can even recruit any? 3. So we'll get to that here in a little bit. Not yet, but soon. We've done a few upgrades kind of across the entirety of the Empire here and sold a few of our extra labor over to get some gold. We'll upgrade all of our defenses here in the Northern World Edge Mountains and then also go for the monster pens. That way it's easier for us to grab those Lamassu. Alright, quick jump cut got ambushed by some coughs, so we are just going to do a couple more upgrades kind of with the leftover gold we have. I'd like to grab even more underground caverns for the most part. Chuck in the wolf tamers here. Glorious stuff. And then perhaps the rest of our gold we'll spend on any of these kind of outposts in the mountains here. So Grimtop is in an important spot. It was Shambletown and Knobbly Gorge though, so let's go ahead and get Shambletown some walls. We don't quite have enough labor to go ahead and upgrade that, but we can upgrade the money-making building here. Probably save the rest of what we've got. So we've got armies up in Cathay doing some raiding, just stealing as much cash as possible. And our next target for Zatan,
denied.
She is vicious instead of vicious. Nice and edgy. We'll just move a little ways away from Hai Chai now. It can pretty easily defend itself from any would-be invaders. And Zatan's gonna come on down to Jiju and go ahead and ask them if they'd like to join the Chaos Dwarf Empire. It's gonna be great. As for our next technology, we'll come on in and grab the varied training. And start working our way up into the upgrades, the stronger upgrades that is, for the war machines and artillery. 5% more range, 10% more speed, 10% more explosive damage on top of missile strength sounds just fantastic. So those will be our next targets. Ooh, Nabua. Have we already had you sack the settlement this turn? I don't remember. No, we have not. So Druki, prepare yourself. You again lose. We lose 50 though. So Chaos Dwarves are falling in the fighting. Skazitar. He is now a spoilator, getting that extra sacking income. Let's switch back into in camp, and actually we'll go ahead and pull over into our territory. Ula, hurry. And then we'll go ahead and give him evasion. For a Rurikaz here, we'll just go for that stabilized bipod. Dig in upgrades, give him 60% more range, expert charge defense. Good stuff. Perfect. Probably very few lords that need, or that haven't been moved for this turn. Zatan's in ambush, Jamek's in ambush. Yeah, it looks to be everyone. We'll just take a look at all of our heroes here and see about stealing some technology. So, Mountain Pass. Mine. Yes, then we'll go ahead and find. So, which garrison lord do you think hasn't been moved? Oh, Yen is. Yeah, he's here to convince the Greases to not come attack us just yet. Go ahead and grab that last point into wound. Keep him out as a hero. Alright, so which other heroes haven't moved? Marvin? Marvin's fine being a scout. I rock the gray. If you do some technology stealing. Failed to shoot. Better hope it's not for the last time. You come up and steal some technology from here, we're just gonna snooch on in and see what's happening. It kind of looks like a couple of our Other factions have kind of... Oh, maybe their armies are just all over here. So a couple of us have rolled over and given up. Let's go ahead and skip on through. We have one more convoy dispatch. We'll wait till next turn so we have more armaments. And turn. I'm sorry, what? Where did this army come from? So they first damaged our walls and then they're moving on in with Lokhir. Where did you come from? Did they recruit these guys over with the Black Ark and send them up the river? They said they only had one settlement left, so I'm not sure they were recruited where they recruited these guys if it wasn't from the Black Ark. We do at least have range advantage because Black Ark Corsair handbows have no choice, but they did blow up our walls, so we've got two breaches. Well done. No choice, we gotta move on in and try to defend. This was a sneak attack I definitely wasn't seeing coming. Well done there, Kraken Lord. Alright then, so how are you going to choose to deploy? Ithaean settlements tend to be pretty hard to defend. And also, where are those breaches? Over here. Okay, interesting. So they are just going to go ahead and deploy on all of the corners. I love how cheeky the AI deploys. Why not deploy all your army in one zone like a normal faction would? Nah, we're gonna just go ahead and throw everyone to the far-flung corners. We got our Drothzar. For some reason, the Hobgoblins are the captain. I'd like to see that change. There's no reason that Hobgoblins would be leading any Chaos Dwarves. They absolutely would not follow them. That's not very lawful. Back here, we've got the Beast Mage, which I'm pretty sure we can run out and maul with the Bull Centaurs. In fact, that's what I'm going to try to do. Can we hide the Bull Centaurs anywhere? No, because this game doesn't have as good of... Oh, there's even a breach. Oh, so these are where the two breaches are, okay. This is where we want one of the shotgun teams then. Also, where is Lokhir? He's flapping around over here. Now we can use the shotguns to defend these breaches. It's just then Lokhir could fly over the top. Let's try it. We can hold there for quite some time. They will absolutely be going after the capture zones because the AI likes to win by default. It's their absolute favorite. Let's go ahead and do Hobgoblins that I don't mind losing here. They're absolutely not going to go around, so that'd be a waste. Do Hobgoblins I don't care about losing here. I'm thinking we put most of the archers actually inside the walls because they'll be streaming through. They'll be trying their best to. And we'll have all of our archers kind of back over here. Lokhir can choose to just attack the other side and just capture these two zones and win. But what we'll do to try to stop that is we'll have a couple of normal Chaos Dwarfs holding the back line here. Who all do we not have deployed? The Hobgoblin Captain that we really can't afford to lose. Deploy them up here. Make sure I know where the rest of our Chaos Dwarf warriors are. And we'll pretty much just deploy them on this side, so let's go. Listen, Hobgoblins, you knew what your job was. It's to get blasted to bits by Lokhir. It's a rough job, someone's got to do it. The best gets. So we'll have warriors ready to step up into this choke point. Same thing here, and then these two can get ready to rush up to this position, and then just wherever we need the extra defenses. And we'll also then throw in the towers. We'll go for 2 tier 1s here. We'll do the same thing over here where Lokhir's coming in. Let that start blasting in on him. They'll rush in and capture this, and they'll probably immediately start going after the key zones, but we should have an opportunity to respond. We'll deal with both of these groups, then move from there. Alright. We can also use these renders to pretty easily go after the Medusa. Picking off the Blackguard. How's Lokhir doing? Just flapping right on in. Yeah, these hobgoblins stand zero chance. Here's taking some damage though. Let's have it fire on the Bloodwrack Medusa instead, since he's just gonna maul those poor hobgoblins there. Doing a pretty decent job shooting up the Blackguard of Nagaron. Let's check our Dreadquake mortar shots here. So where all the Blackguard or the Black Arc Corsairs hiding? Yes, they are indeed. Since they're still advancing, I'm gonna try to cancel that. Beautiful. Keep trying to take down that Medusa. Alright, comes the rest of those units. They are all actually avoiding the breach, which is interesting. They all get stuck in. We will catch them there. Really, they are able to fire kind of up and over. I didn't expect they capture these towers very quickly. Let's go ahead and throw in the walls. And then more towers over here to shoot at Lokhir. Alright, Chaos Dwarves, get up there. Alright, deploying ladders here, so let's go ahead and drop the Dreadquakes. Hobgoblins advance. Shotguns go ahead and advance just slightly. And we know these boys were going to run. There was no chance they were sticking around. Dreadquakes dropped. Alright, glorious. Full Centaurs moving in on the Bloodwrack. You love to see it. Start getting more and more of those tier 1 towers out. Where can we put more? They've captured the zone. If we get the Bloodwrack on the inside, it'll be a little bit rough, but we can kind of send these rooks around. Capture them. Arrows. Fire here. Don Batlu. Cannonball through. Just bounces up in. Oh, it took out the tower. That I didn't expect. Take down that Bloodwrack. As soon as they start coming down, the shotguns will tear them to pieces. This way, boys. Move just a bit there. Lokhir's going after the towers. Good. Slow him down. Good, Anakin. Good. More small towers. I'm actually going to bring these Hobgoblin boys round. They're going to try to go around them. An interesting strategy. Let's go ahead and fall back a little bit further. I'm sorry, what? Oh, the towers switch sides and are taking down... Or no, what's happening here? There's no way the Bloodwrack Medusa should be beating them. But such is the way, that's what's happening. Alright, Dreadquake. We've got lots of baddies coming in here. Let's see about eliminating quite a few of them. Shotgun should be annihilating here. Archers start firing in. Take a step back. Yeah, they're just gonna start flanking around. The AI refuses to fight a straight up battle with you in these. It takes a little bit of the fun away from it, I can't lie. Deal with them. I'm not sure why our shotguns aren't ripping people to... There we go. Ripping people to shreds. Alright, they got the Medusa. There was no way they should have been losing that one. Those shotguns are cooking. Archers, can you go ahead and fire on these Black Arc Corsairs? That'd be just glorious. Come on over, Lokhir. It's perfectly safe, I promise. We'll do even more towers back here when we can. Just slows the big dragon boy down. Oh yeah, shotguns absolutely eliminated them. So she got up on the tower to avoid. Very brave. Smash this group of Black Orc Crusaders, then move. Archers, your job is now dealing with these Blackguard of Nagarond. Go ahead and get in a tower here. Not sure why we have lads on the other side of the barricade, but okay then. Hobgoblins get here. We'll wait for this last Dreadquake. We've got better targets by far. Waddle over there. Move up and get into melee here. They ran that group down quite easily. Let's just smush these Black Orc Corsairs. And defense. Oh, she's just gonna annihilate that group. Yeah, fair, actually. Get in here together with them. Oh, good, the Dark Conduit, okay. Fair enough. You've got your own army abilities. She got absolutely slaughtered. Go ahead and bring these Hobgoblins down. Warriors back. Okay, the complete cowardice of the Black Orc Corsairs are gonna get up on top of the walls. We need to move around behind here. Try to get into melee. Not necessarily going to be easy. Alright, shotgun lads, you're also gonna go ahead and come on around. That's funny. Okay, so the warriors and everyone, they decided to stop charging for some reason. I don't know if they wanted to give their AI brothers a chance or what, but let's go ahead and surround here with the Kadai. Lost a lot of health right off the bat for some reason there. Come on, shitballs. Let's stop BS here and quit losing targeting for no reason. Blend through this group. Yeah. That's always a bad time. Alright. Archers. Deal. Shotguns, I'm almost positive they're forgetting their orders, which is not helpful in a battle like this. Go ahead and turn around and start firing on some of these units here. Dash through. One away here. Yeah, I'd tell them to, I'd give them an order and they do something entirely different. Which is the exact opposite of useful. Cannonballs in the back line there. Die Fireborn are struggling a little bit, which is a bit interesting. We'll send the bulls back in to break this group. Not quite a good opportunity for the Dreadquake Mortar. He shot at the one guy that's running on up. Alright, Dreadquake here. Archers, come on up. Definitely. Have them fire here. Shotguns, go ahead and eliminate these Blackguard real quick as they come on up. Hold against the Corsairs. Go ahead and not allow them to capture this zone, please. What are you doing? I told you to shoot there. Like, nah, boss, we got a different order, promise. There we go, that's the Blackguard dealt with. Those guys are broken. Alright, Hushut's Ravagers, get up here and deal with this blood rack. And Blackguard of Nagaron being willing to fight through being basically dead is terrifying. Thank you, shotguns. Lokhir's still going after towers. They're just sending all their guys back to capture zones, which is what you expect. Yeah, it does their best to take away some of the fun from playing these games here. Oh, excuse me. So the two Blackguard of Nagaron are gonna fight to the bitter end? That's hilarious. Yeah, we're losing our blunderbusses with a quickness. Get in there. Awesome, you guys charge the one Blackguard of Nagaron who hasn't turned to run yet. Come on then. Thank you, Cannon Tower. And look at them trying to dodge the cannonballs. Like they're combined. They're basically just doing the cheesiest tactics possible. And that is the only way they know. I want to play like a cheesy rat. Come on back in here. Not sure why our bulls are trying to fight this Medusa one at a time. It's definitely getting them killed. They got terrified? Alright, well. Series of unfortunate events this battle has been. We did do some serious damage where we killed their beast mage, but not gonna be enough. But they're definitely not gonna come in and fight though. They're just gonna try to keep dodging all of our cannonballs. Alright, with you two working together, you should be able to drag down this blood rack pretty quickly. Those are just spearmen. Is it disc golf? Look, you're just flapping away. He's not gonna come fight. He's being a big coward. Keep pursuing. You better not be any kind of guard mode. Just keep chasing this clown down. Yeah, I think she's just barely faster, so she gets to turn around and get a volley in each time. Come on now. Dying with the bloody big head. Yeah, zone's getting captured now. I guess they're just being arrogant about it. Do we have any more towers in the back line here? Nope, just a bunch of barricades. Such is the way. Lokhir is only going to engage when he knows he's going to win. If we can get him caught by these shotguns, we can do some pretty good work. Got one more Blood Rack Medusa, which if it gets in range of the cannon tower, we should be able to drag it down pretty quick. That's just a whole heap of ridiculousness there. Catch this Blood Rack. We can try to get these guys in to get the other one. Make sure she's dead. I don't want her coming back at all. Archers, let's go ahead and move together. Yes, Firas, Viadakti. Warriors stand behind. So tired, they're moving the speed of molasses now. What do we need to upgrade this one? 1300. That's not happening anytime soon. Right, Shattered is great, but I want them completely gone, never to return. We'll move in here together and capture this middle zone, just to repair our hurt morale a bit. Are they just going to try to go around? We'll put traps in on either side then, just to be cheeky. There's no way we're getting up to 1300. Alright, everyone, get up here together. Try to capture this zone and move from there, so we'll speed things up a bit. As you do. Yeah, look at this. Just camping out on the different capture zones. This is why I tend to avoid defense battles, because we get stuff like this. Which I can only imagine how kind of unfun this is to watch, where they're just hiding from you. We've captured an enemy victory point. So we have. Start rebuilding barriers for all that does. Let's go ahead and just throw in. Oh, we get a bulk of 1,000 just for capturing. I should have saved. Alright, we'll advance just slightly. It is sad there's no tower options over there, but we can boost up these. Oh, they've been destroyed, never mind. Alright, everyone, time to locate the other enemies here that are hiding in the settlement. Just deal with them. Yes, for 4 years you move forward, we'll have the Bulls of the Should help. Lokhir puppy guarding this tower. Look at you. Pet for Brockus or whatever your dragon's name is. I actually think we need to keep the tower at cannon level so it can take out Lokhir and the Medusa, so I'm going to build up a couple of traps here just to be... Oh, that's not a trap. Cannot be dismantled once put into place. Is that right? You boys have shields. You better win this duel. It's for all the marbles. Bulls rip this group apart. You boys go ahead and fall back just a bit. We'll let them waste their ammo on our archers. Alright, that group of spearmen is done city. Yes, keep shooting at the hobgoblins. It's completely safe. Draw them back in. Here's what we'll do. A really small fronting of them, so that way the shotguns can move up and just deal with the black arcs. Everything else is just content to sit and wait for us, which is super lame, but I guess fair enough. Everyone come on back. That trap worked perfectly. Cathay is a city of death. Or at least this city is. Go ahead and charge, that way they're not getting past. And yeah, that's the Black Ark Corsairs. We did have to sacrifice one of our remaining units, though. Now that they're gone. They go ahead and give the pursuit. Let's go ahead and try working around to dealing with the Medusa. The range on this last is going to be a problem. If time runs out, it's a draw. We control the city, what do you mean? That's what the AI is trying to do. That's messed up. Alright, we've uncovered hidden foes. How on earth? Alright, these Black Ark Corsair handbows are coming on back, so you just go ahead and take a defensive position. Yeah, you're not going to catch them, or we're just going to lose Torox and... Alright, fair enough. You lads have stock? Is that what's going on here? They do. Yeah, that misplay is going to hurt us bad. They're going to get real aggressive taking out our Bull Centaurs, which fair enough. Right, but now they get to meet our shotguns. No, don't run, you big cowards. Alright, 24 handbows. Pretty dangerous, apparently. Hobgoblin cutthroats. They're trash at fighting. They're just gonna run off and pursue our bulls. How fun. Alright, now we're just down to pretty much a few units versus a few units. You guys get set up here. They're gonna try to phase back out of existence and get another sneaky attack in. They're gonna go around. Oh, they want to capture the zone real bad, do they? Well, this isn't a lot of fun. So here's what I'll do. I won't force you all to sit here and watch the rest of the siege. It's because it's just gonna be us chasing around 3 units for the next probably another half hour, actually. So I will catch you all back on the campaign map, win or loss.
Death is delicious.
Alright, we actually managed to pull off the victory there at Pyrrhic 1 indeed. That was just another 15 minutes of slowly moving across the battlefield to deal with his last remaining soldiers, and Lokhir didn't move from his place above that tower. I can't believe that pettiness we got out of the AI there. They not only snuck through the middle of the Empire somehow, because they knew exactly where we were, but they also just decided we're completely fine with a draw. We're going to sit here and you're going to come to us, which is just... I don't think that's a good design for the AI. This is really not great. It's going to incentivize people to not play because they know the AI is going to treat it like it's a competitive match. They're trying to play for the World's Cup or something for Warhammer. It's ridiculous. They need to relax a little bit. Take the try hard back a little bit there, Lokhir. You lose, and you deserve it. We will go ahead and take the replenishment. Village wants do you want to worship the bull god? Oh, you do. Military access for 2,000. Okay, fine. Your words turn to ashes. No, you forgot. We're not turning into stone anymore, Astragoth. We staved off the sickness. I am your most important, biggest Skaven. You will hear me. Not if you talk to me like that, you won't. I am ancient, but I still enjoy the kill. What can you offer? A military alliance with some goat people. No. Ooh, the Beastmaster. We've met ourselves yet another of the Dark Elf convoys. What cacophony of roars and feral shrieks rings out ahead of your convoy? The Dark Elf Beastmaster approaches, and by the look of his shackled beasts, he has recently returned from an expedition into Norska and poses little threat. His retinue of hunters, visibly wary and battered from their run-ins with the Northmen and the critters of the tundra. With a tired, drooky sneer, he offers the convoy one of his creatures in exchange for some supplies. And though we care little for the Dark Elf's plight, the beast can be useful against the future threats. But indeed, if it's a black dragon, we will happily give you 100 of our cargo. He doesn't know that he can't eat bullets. Well, I guess he can, but not very filling. Now we've got Tower of Azar, Grand Reaper, gives us the capacity for Kadai destroyers, and now, speaking of Kadai destroyers, Gorth. Time for everyone to move on in. We advance. And we'll have Gorth start the fight, because I want to see what happens when we've got 3 Dreadquakes cracking at the same time. Everyone else, move on in.
Zibatu
tough leg. We'll have that overseer get ready to jump through the underway, and then we launch our attack on Gradnar Arkhandrason. Arkhandraskalson. What a name. Oh, he runs? Don't run, it's just 4 armies. It's fine. It's a big baby. In fact, before we do go ahead and initiate that fight, time to subjugate the rest of the Drothzar. As is our right, now we own all of the seats that he had. Except for, I guess, this one here, the Infernatus, which will give us less upkeep. But now we own everything. The entire tower belongs to us. Oh, our poor income. So what was Astragoth? Or not Astragoth, but Drazo was running around with. Oh, we lose our outpost, oh no. Whatever shall we do? He had pretty basic army, but we have ourselves yet another Red Rust, which is great. Yo, Boz. Your army is garbage. Drazo, let's go ahead and pull you into March. Go ahead and grab a couple of the blunderbusses, because there's no reason for you to have hobgoblins. That's quite silly. Take out Yobaz and whatever other army he might have had. So all of the blunderbusses and one of these. Hobgoblins. We'll keep our emotional support Lamasu. I don't really like the Chaos Dwarves with great weapons that much. Looks good. He's going to be down to 19 units. I think that's fine. We'll get him something like an artillery piece. All of these units here are almighty boot. Take your armor so we can use it somewhere else, though. And goodbye. Draw the Zarik. See, but now Astragoth has got a very scary army. Although we could bring the forces of Drazowith over to hand over a couple of those shotguns. Oglicons is kind of a weird add in here. Definitely need to find a new home quite soon. Alright, well, let's get aggressive. Isley underway. And we'll just go stand next to Greases, see what he does. Let's waddle. Let's waddle. For these clowns. Yeah, I do have it, yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, he's got Infernal Ironsworn. Well, not anymore, he doesn't. Pull those two heroes out. And we'll just go ahead and send them on back to the Beyond. Armor of Destiny, Dark Mace. You had some pretty good items there, sir. And now you go back to unemployment. Alright, glorious. So we absolutely tear that on out. Since this one has the Iron Mine, yeah, let's go ahead and swap this over to a factory, which means we likely will have to rebuild all that, which is a little bit unfortunate. Marble Quarry is best, and I mean, it's best when you're not using it in a factory, but I guess we'll take it. Let's go ahead and tear out the military building here. Mount Greyhag, where are you at? Right here. Not a bad one to have the defenses in, but we do need 720 labor here. We apparently have a couple thousand left over, or just as excess, so we should be able to bring some down. Grab 200 out of here. Broken Teeth. And then Desolation and Hiling Waste, just so we have all the... Oh, we need 720 in both. Yuck. Alright, we'll get up to 800 there, then however many we can get. 300. Let's go ahead and take one more out of here. A yoink from where we can afford it. Alright, perfect. Now we'll go ahead and put the rest of them here, up to 800. I know it doesn't really matter that much, but it's going to be expensive to move them on around, but it'll be very worth it. That fixes up our issues there, fixing up our income as well. Man, even after deleting all those armies, we just have one more. Oh, here we go. Mortem Zangthrong. There's got to be something else that's increasing this. Sure. Protestation from those hobgoblins. I guess we do have a lot of extremely expensive armies too, with Syra, which is just the worst name. Come here, you. Syra. Awful. That's your name of your life. Listen, no problems there. Just not for my Chaos Dwarfs. His name shall instead be Steve, which is a far more aggressive name. Alright, Mr. Get Gold. Prepare to get smacked. Well, I guess we have to advance everyone too. Oh, we can't. Never. Only a close victory, you think? They're inside the settlement, though, so our Dreadquakes are just going to rain down death the entire time. Let's have one gigantic battle here for the next episode. Unfortunately, that siege battle there took up so much time. We are now into pretty much the very late hour here, so I'll go ahead and wrap things up for now. We'll have ourselves a great big battle against How to Get Gold, this Garrison, and Ungrim Iron Fist. They've got themselves some thunder barges and a couple helicopters. This should be a lot of fun. But for now, I'm out of time for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Astragoth Ironhand campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne. I will see you all in the next one.